My name is Angel Bhalera. I am studying in Poddar International School in class 8. Today, my topic is the Brook. Let's see the question answers of the poem The Brook. But before watching this video in detail, don't forget to subscribe my channel. So let's start. Before starting this video, let's learn about the author Lord Tennyson. Lord Tennyson was born in Lincolnshire. Poet laureate was over 40 years. Tennyson was representative of Victorian age. His skilled craftsmanship and noble ideals retained a large audience of his poetry in an age when the novel was engrossing more and more readers. Tennyson's real contribution lies in his shorter poems like The Lady of Shalott, The Princess Ulysses, The Palace of Art, etc. His fame rests on his perfect control of the sound, the synthesis of sound and meaning, the union of pictorial and musical. English workshop. Question 1. Find the meaning of the following words or phrases. First, ridge, high edges along a mountain. Second, brimming, full of something. Third, eddying, moving fast in circles. Fourth, babble, to make noise as if talking too much. Fifth, fallow, land that is not planted with crops. Sixth, trout, a brown fish that lives in rivers or lakes. Seventh, netted, like a net. Question number 2. Answer the following questions. First, who is the speaker in this poem? The answer is, the speaker in this poem is the Brook. Second, which lines are repeated in the poem? What do they mean? Answer is, the lines that are repeated in the poems are, for men may come and men may go, but I go on forever. Through these lines, the Brook is saying that men are transient, but it is immortal. Third, where does the brook join the river? The answer is, the brook joins the river near Philip's farm. Fourth, mention the various places the brook flows past. Answer is, the brook flows past the haunts of the coats and herns, among the ferns, down the valley between the ricks, throps, town, bridges and Philip's farm. Fifth, often the brook speaks of itself as if it is a human. For example, I bicker down a valley. Find other examples of human activities of the brook. The answer is, I chatter among the stony ways. I wind about and in and out. Question number 3. Spot and write any 3 alliterative phrases or sentences from the given poem. Answer is, first, by 20 throps a little town. Second, and half 100 bridges. Third, by many a field and fallow. Fourth, and here and there a foamy flake. Fifth, above the golden gravel. Sixth, I slip, I slide, I gloom, I glance. Fourth, list the prepositions you find in this poem. The answer is from, of, among, down, between, by, over, into, on, with, upon, above, for, against, under and round. Fifth, list the phrases which have the expressions many a. Answer is, many a curve, many a field and fallow, many a fairy foreland, many a silvery water break. Sixth, the answer is, first, I bubble into eddying bass, I babble on the pebbles. Second, I wind about and in and out, with here a blossom sailing. Third, I slip, I slide, I gloom, I glance among my skimming swallows. Ninth, which are the other things in nature can say, for men may come and men may go, but I go on forever? The answer is, the earth, the sun, sky, stars, seas, oceans, mountains, natures, etc. Extra questions. First, who is the speaker of the poem? Answer is, the brook itself is the speaker of the poem. Second, from where does the brook start its journey, or from where does the brook come from? The answer is the brook starts its journey from a dwelling place of birds such as the coot and the hern. Third, how does the brook move? The answer is the brook starts out from the dwelling place of birds such as the coot and the hern. It makes sudden rush as it flows out. Fourth, what makes the brook sparkle? The answer is the presence of sunlight causes the brook's water to sparkle as it floats among the fern. Fifth, why does the brook says that it bickers down the valley? The answer is the brook continues its journey by flowing down a valley. While doing so, the sound of flowing brooks resembles that of people quarreling. Hence, the phrase bicker down a valley. Where does the brook hurry down? The answer is the brook hurries down the 30 hills. 7th, whose farm the brook passes by? The answer is the brook passes by the Philip's farm. 8th, describe the brook's journey before it flows through Philip's farm. The answer is the brook starts out from a dwelling place of birds such as coot or the ferns. It makes a sudden rushes as it flows out. It then continues its journey by flowing down the valley. The brook flows down along hills. Sometimes it also glides between long and narrow hill ranges called rifts. Between two small towns, the brook passes several thorps and large number of bridges. Finally, the brook passes from Philip's farm. 9. Where does the brook go after passing through Philip's farm? The answer is after passing through Philip's farm, the brook flows into the overflowing river. 10th, why does the brook says, for men may come and men may go, but I go on forever? The answer is the brook states that men are transient. They come and go over time, but it outlives men and continues forever. Where does the brook chatter? The answer is as the brook flows over the stony paths, its water make a chattering sound. 12th, how does the brook chatter? The answer is the brook chatters in the sharps and tribes. To what is brook's chattering compared to? The answer is the brook's chatterings with high-pitched sounds, which is compared to the high-pitched sounds of musical notes of sharps and trebles. Where does the brook bubble and why? The answer is the brook bubbles into a dying base. As water flows past an obstacle, a reverse motion is created that leads to swirling. These are known as eddies. As a result, a lot of bubbles are also formed. Why does the brook fret? The answer is fret meaning fuss or worry. The brook forms so many curves that it seems as if it's constantly troubling its banks to change shapes. 18th, what are different things found in the brook? The answer is an occasional flower that can be seen on its surface. The floating blossoms appear to be sailing on the brook. The brook is also home to freshwater fishes such as trout and grain. 19th, why does the poet call the trout lusty? The answer is the trout is vigorous and energetic fish. Hence, Tennyson calls it lusty. Why does the brook have a foamy flake? The answer is due to occasional turbulent flow, flakes of foams are produced which float on the flowing brook. Why does the poet call the water breaks silvery and gravel golden? The answer is water breaks are breaks on the surface caused by unevenness of its bed. These water breaks reflects the sun that makes them appear silver. Gravel is usually a brownish yellow hue, hence the phrase golden gravel. What does the brook do as it joins the brimming river? The answer is the brook chatters as it joins the brimming river. 23rd, how does the brook flow among the skimming swallows? The answer is the brook slips slides, glooms and glands among the skimming swallows. 24th. Why according to the poet are swallows skimming? The answer is swallows often hunt for insects on the water surface. They skim the water surface to capture the insects. The brook glides among these skimming swallows. 25th. What does the poem mean by the phrase, I make the netted sunbeam dance? The answer is the sunlight, when it passes through the leaves and branches, creates an effect of lights and shadows. It looks like a net in which sunlight is trapped. This is what the netted sunbeam is. When the waves occur in the brook, it creates an effect which makes the sunbeam look as if it is dancing. 26th. What does the poet mean by sandy shallows? The answer is sandy shallows refer to the shallow part of the brook that contains a lot of deposited sand and silt. As the brook moves, the netted sunbeam falling on the shadow bed appears to dance. 27th. Why does the poem refer to wilderness as Bramble? The answer is wilderness refers to a wild and uninhabited region. Brambles are often found in such places, hence Tennyson refers to such regions as Bramble wilderness. 28. Why does the brook murmur under moon and stars? The answer is in quiet nights, as the brook passes over numerous pebbles and uneven land, it makes a certain sound. In the silent wilderness, such sounds can be clearly heard. The sound remains one of murmuring. It is as if the brook is talking to itself. 29th. Where is the brook lingering and loitering? The answer is the brook lingers by its tiny bars and it loiters around the water crosses that grow near the edge of the brook. The last question. From where does the brook flow before joining brimming river? The answer is the brook leaves wilderness, the shiny bars and the water crosses behind and flow in graceful curves before joining the brimming rivers. Okay friends, I hope you like this video. If you like this video, please hit the like button, share with your friends, and if you have any suggestions for me, please write in comment box. Bye, have a good day. Thanks for watching my video.